this is a little different bit of a video, and I don't know if it's going to work out, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. I was cooking tonight's supper and the next couple of nights' supper, and I realized that everything I'm cooking with is free. And I just thought it would be kind of fun to show you what I make with the free food from the dumpsters and other places. So what I'm making tonight is curry, and it's not particularly hot. So what I started with was 2 large onions that I got for free. Let's just assume that everything I'm using is I got for free, except the extra virgin olive oil I did have to buy. Sorry, it's the B word. Anyway, what I've got in here is 3 large onions, 2 Shanghai bok choys, which is an Asian vegetable, and a small zucchini. So what I have to do is just cook it down until it reduces, saute it, and then I'll show you next what goes into it. So it's been about a half an hour, and I set the kitchen timer for 5 minutes, and I go and check and stir it all the time because I don't want it to burn. And if I don't set the timer, I cease to remember that anything I'm cooking exists because I'm on to something else. So there we go. It's cooked down. You can cook it a little bit more with some brown in it, but this is soft enough for my purposes. This is TVP, textured vegetable protein. There's about 1/8 of a cup, and I topped it up to 1/4 cup. Often I'll use lentils instead because we serve this over rice, and rice and beans make a complete protein. And we're not a vegetarian household, but on a budget, meat's kind of an expensive thing. And this would be awesome with chunks of game meat or beef or something in it, but right now that isn't anything I have. So I've added the vegetable protein. I cut up 6 small carrots into little circles, added them, and about 10 small potatoes. Ooh, they didn't dump. It's amazing. So this is what TVP looks like before you reconstitute it or add water to it. It's just granules, and you can look up online what it is and decide if you want to use it in your cooking or not. It's a cheap staple that you can put aside, and it has the same amount of protein as meat. You can use it as a meat extender or cook with it without meat like I'm doing now. So I just always have it in my pantry, and I just find it really handy. And it adds no taste. It just absorbs the flavors of what you're cooking with. So even people that do not like vegetarian cooking won't think that this is something weird. It doesn't have any sort of taste. So all the vegetables are mixed in, and the next thing I add is water. And that's 6 cups of water. And what I'm using as a spice base is this that I got free. It's an Asian curry mix, English directions on the back. So I'm going to just open it up. So it's been about 10 minutes, and the curry blocks or pucks have melted, and they're in the pot. So now what we do is we just simmer it for at least an hour. Maybe more, and I'll set the timer for half an hour, come back and stir it. And you want to simmer it until the potatoes and the carrots are the consistency you like to eat them. And in a dish like this, it's better if they're sort of soft, but you can do whatever you like. So when it's mushy, I will come back and show you how the consistency is. Notice right now it's watery. It's like a brown gravy. The curry is going to thicken the longer I cook it. Okay, this curry isn't thickening like it usually does, which of course is because I decided to film, but that's okay, it'll still taste the same. So when it gets the consistency that you like it, what you can add is a cup of either frozen peas or a drained can of peas. I think you can tell there's lots of healthy stuff in here, and really you use the vegetables that you like. These are just things that I use. I don't necessarily have exact quantities. I've been cooking for a while, so I just add things until they seem to work out. So I'll let that simmer another 10 minutes, and then we'll serve it out and see how it tastes. Alright, so there's the finished product. It's served over rice, which was also free. So this entire meal cost me nothing. I'm going to try a little piece of it without dropping it because I'm looking in the camera. Delicious as usual. A little runnier than it usually is. It looks a bit like stew, but it's still delicious and it's free. So, thanks for watching, rating, subscribing. Too bad I can't share this all with you. If you like this kind of video, let me know, and we'll make another one. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.